Happy New Year's, ladies and gentlemen. This is technically officially the first video I've filmed for the new year. The last ones were filmed last year, but I got a stomach bacteria, so I've been out for like 2 weeks. On the flip side, I did lose 10 pounds though, so not great. But, ladies and gentlemen, as I just mentioned in the title, this is the ENEL deck that went undefeated in the Discord tournament. And of course, the winner did receive a Lost Lab and 4 packs of OP-02. So if you did want to participate in the future tournaments on the Discord, the link is down in the description below. But let's see how strong this ENEL deck was. Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully y'all are having an absolutely wonderful, beautiful, and an amazing day. As I did mention before, this deck did go completely undefeated in the Discord tournament. It beat Black Red Sabo 1-0, and the second round it went against the Sakazuki and it did win. In the third round it actually went against the Red Purple Luffy and also won. So this is the only deck that went undefeated in the tournament. So let's see a quick deck profile here, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, leader ENEL. It runs 2 4-cost Charlotte Crackers with a trigger, horrible card. 4 Shirahoshis, 3 Katakuris, 4 Veggies, 4 Blocker Sanjis, 4 Yamatos, 2 Rush ENELs, 7 cost, 2 Thunderbolts, 2 Big Bombs, 7 cost Big Bombs, 4 of these Hollies, 2 of these Shuras, 4 of these Satoris, 2 of these Konis. Mostly the Konis is probably for a counter, to be honest with you. 3 Gadatsus, 4 Ohms, and then 2 of the 200,000 V Amaru, and then 2 Elthors. So this deck really did well during the tournament, and I think it, once again, beat most of the meta decks in the tournament. So we're going to do a playthrough of this deck to see if we can recreate the undefeated streak. But be warned, ladies and gentlemen, I am not a professional player. Almost.
Stop the cap.
So we're most likely gonna lose, but we're gonna run at least 2 games and hopefully go undefeated. Let's get it. Lillipup, bring it on. Yanni. Gum Luffy, bring it on. Yes. Katakuri. This is gonna be a horrible game. Let's see how it goes, ladies and gentlemen. I'll try to do a walkthrough of why I do some moves here and there. ENEL is a toxic little turd munch, and basically you need to kill him twice to beat him. So I don't know how this game's gonna go, but the opponent has to choose a turn, and Gum Luffy is just not moving.
2 hours later.
Is he taking a poop? Well, let's say I won that one. All right. Abyss 1, bring it on. Abyss 1 against the Zoro. Let's go. Let's go. Does ENEL want to go first or second? I don't know. He chose to go first. That's fine. Is this a good starting hand? Nope. I want to get the Ohm Holly combo. Dang it. So basically, Ohm, if you summon him, you can literally summon Holly, the 3-cost dog. Right there. Look at that. Obviously not right now. So the turn's over for now. We're going to end this turn, but this is going great because he got Diablo Jambe, and that's something we need to look out for, ladies and gentlemen. Diablo Jambe, if he gives it to a Straw Hat Pirate, he can go past any blocker and spank me with it. So let's see if I can counter this. He's going to swing 6k. Oh, Buggy, so cool. So cool. Oh my god. Okay. No trigger! We rely on triggers for yellow because there's no skill in yellow. So I'm gonna go ahead and counter one of these with 1 Satori, 1 Sanji. It's okay. That's good. We made a good decision there. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna summon Ohm. And if this character has 2 or less life, this character gains 1,000 power. I'm at 3, so he's only at 5,000 right now, but Ohm's very powerful. So when I summon Ohm, he also searches for a Holly. Only Holly. But I can't get any of these cards. That's unfortunate. But I don't draw any. But I can do that. And then I get to summon a Holly on the field. Double wombo combo, ladies and gentlemen. And this is where we swing to get rid of that Buggy. And this is going great. Zoro doesn't know what's coming. He's not going to block it. So 5,000 or 3,000 power Buggy. He's not going to block it. There you go. See? Dude's just wasting time. So now I have a good board set up. I have 3 attackers on the field already in turn 2. What are you gonna do with that Klondike bar? Dun, dun, dun. He's swinging 6K. I think I'm gonna counter one of these. No, I'm not. I want to take it. Yes! You may trash a card from your hand to play this card. I'm gonna use a trigger effect, and I'm gonna trash Rush ENEL. So now I have 4 attackers on the field, and it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful, look at this board setup. It is horrible. I have basically a 6,000 attacker Ohm, because if I have 2 life, he attacks 6K. I have a 5,000 attacker Holly, a 5,000 attacker Satori, and a 5,000 attacker NL. So I might just swing 7K 4 times. Oh, Rush Zoro. That's good. That's not good. So then I'm gonna not do anything, because I can't. And, oh yes! While you have less life than your opponent, this character gains double attack. Should I just do it? Yep. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. Okay, so now I have 5 attackers on the board. So this is actually kind of ridiculous. But then again, I have like no counters. So this might actually be really bad. So let's see. He's got 5 cards in hand. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna double attack him with Cracker. So Cracker, well, let's say opponent this character gains double attack and plus 1,000 power. So I'm gonna swing 11K. I'm gonna swing 11K at this guy, give him double attack. Let's do that. So he's not gonna counter this unless he's a mad lad. He has to basically get rid of at least 4 cards, and he's not gonna counter it. And then he's gonna lose 2 life because of the double attack. And now we start swinging at Zoro. Let's do that. Zoro. Boom. I'm gonna try to get rid of the Zoro. I don't know if I will be able to, because that is the next step here. I'm gonna let him use as many counters as he can. I don't think he's going to let the Zoro live. He has to lose a lot of cards. He's stuck at blocker step. Oh, he let it die. And then we're just gonna keep swinging and swinging and swinging, dinging, dinging.
What?
Abyss 1, come on. We can't be here all day. Come on. Abyss 1. Calling all Abyss 1s. Calling Abyss 1.
2 hours later.
Did he rage quit? To go over. Oh, there you go. He countered it. That took ages. And then I'm going to swing 5K. Again, so he countered one of them. That's fine. And is he going to take another 3 hours to block this one or counter this one? Just debating on life. Oh, he's faster. Maybe he went to take a dunk last time. Yeah, that might be it. No, he's still slow. It's not that hard. You either take it or you counter it. Life isn't that hard, ladies and gentlemen. The OP-TCG, it's quick decisions here. You just take it or counter it. Okay, he countered it. Good. See, is that hard? And now we swing 7. Now we swing 7. So he's got to hurry up and either take it or counter it. It's it's not that hard. Come on. There we go. And he took that one. So now we end our turn. So he has, basically, he has to swing once, twice, 3 times a lady to kill me now. So basically getting rid of this. Yeah, I have no counters anyway, so it doesn't even matter. You can clear out whatever you want. But he does have to swing once, twice, 3 times to end the game. Third one, he has to end the game. So that's the beauty of ENEL. He basically survives a lot. Swinging 7K at the Cracker. All right, I'll take that because I have no counters. But he doesn't know that. He doesn't know that. Oh, another Rush Zoro. 6K. Yeah, I don't got anything. That's fine. So that's fine. And then next turn, I'm gonna allow him to decide because Big Mom is a coming. Big Mom is a coming, and he doesn't know that Big Mom is a coming. Another one with Magra. Oh no, yeah. Well, I guess not. I guess he wants to set up Sanji for next turn. That's fair. That's fine. Actually, I can summon. Nah. I can't summon Gadatsu. I think I need to summon Big Mom. I'm going to summon Big Mom. I'm going to summon Big Mom and let him decide. So he either trashes a life or gives me a life the moment I summon 7-cost Big Mom. Trash a life or give me a life. I think the better option is to just give me a life. So give me a life. Oh my god, am I gonna wait another hour here? See, this is the thing with me though. I have no counters except for Gadatsu in my hand. And right now, oh, he decided to trash life. Interesting. So now, that sucks. I wanted to have 2. He still has to swing a lot, but now he has attackers on the field. So I'm going to swing 3 times as Zoro to try to get rid of it. So we'll see if we can get rid of it. I don't think we can. So basically, what this guy's doing is hopefully trying to survive till next turn. Yeah, he's trying to survive until next turn phase and trying to end my life next turn. So we'll see if he's able to do that. And I'll swing 6k at the Zoro, and he's probably going to counter it, have no cards in hand. He used the Rad Beam, so that's basically the last thing he could do. So now what he's going to do, he's going to try to swing 4 times. And now I have to rely on pure luck. Welcome to yellow, ladies and gentlemen. That's all it is. It's just pure luck. So he's going to swing 7k. I can't do anything. I have to basically take it. And, oh, yes. Use trigger effect. Look at that. Trigger Shirahoshi. Draw 3 cards and trash 2 cards from my hand. So I can use something. So I'll choose. Okay, I will use Shirahoshi's effect first. So I drew a lot of counters. So I'll select 2 cards trash. I'll trash ENEL. And I'll also... do I have a 2k counter here? I'm going to keep Yamato... Probably, maybe not. I think I might die this turn, so I might, I might need to see. This is a big one, ladies and gentlemen. I have to either decide to keep my Yamato for next turn or try to end the game next turn. I'm gonna try to end the game next turn, so I'll survive. Hopefully, select 1 more card to trash. Didn't really matter, did it? So there you go. And then NL's ability activates, giving me 1 more life. So now he's gonna try to end the game, swinging with Magra or Sanji. So Zoro's ability, if y'all didn't know, he gives 1 Dawn. He gives an extra 1,000 attack to all of his players. So Sanji technically has 4,000 right now. This dude has 3,000. Zoro has 6,000. So now I think he's trying to calculate how he wants to end the game. I luckily have 8Ks and counters with hopefully another trigger right here. So this life might save me and might not. That's the beauty of ENEL. It's just a gamble. No skill. And I counter that. That was the wrong move in my opinion. He might have a rush card there. But we'll see. We'll see. I think I would have gotten more ham bone with that. But yeah, I don't know what he's doing. Okay. Yeah, he's going to lose this game. He's going to lose this game if this is what he's going to plan on doing. Oh. Yep, he's going to lose this game. He's going to lose this game. So he's going to swing with Zoro right now, and then he's probably going to lose, because... yeah, I don't think that was the right move, my guy. I don't think that was the right move. Cracker, but I have no ability to activate for Cracker. So he had... do you see how he has 2 cards in life with no active Dawn? That means the maximum this can be is a 2k counter, 2k counter. Zoro has 5k, so if I swing 9k, he cannot block it at all. So I swing 9k first, and then the next swing is going to end the game. Yep, and goodbye, Zoro. Bye, Zoro, ro. See what I mean? NL. Horrible. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we went 1-0 in the first game. That was easy peasy lemon squeezy. Barely an inconvenience. I didn't feel too nervous about that one, to be honest with you. But then again, that is NL. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep on trying here. Let's go into Lucky D. Lou's lobby. Let's go into Ray Goose's... let's go into Owl Slick's lobby. Let's go into your mom's lobby.
What did he say?
Well, it seems like your mom's lobby is full. Milk, come on. Pirate Milk, and we're going against Red Green Law, ladies and gentlemen. I think I want to go first. I'm going to go first this time. Last time I went second. This time I want to go first. I'm going to try to mulligan to try to get the Ohm Holly combo. I got an Ohm, so that's good. So I'm going to end this turn. So Red Green Law, ladies and gentlemen, first time I'm playing against Red Green Law. So I'm very curious how it's going to play. First game, we beat the Zoro pretty... I'm not going to lie, felt pretty comfortable. I don't know if that's going to be the same case for this deck, because Red Green Law is quite strong, but we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. All right, so we're doing good. We're doing good, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing good. He's got 7 cards in hand. I have 6 cards in hand. And he's got 4 active Dawn. So he's going to summon something very soon. Look at that. Curly Dedan. I hate Law. Reveal and draw Tony Chopper. Wonderful. Great. So happy about that. And he's going to swing 7K. Bring it! What is it? What is it? Oh, it's L Thor. Knockout up to one of your costs of or equal to or less to their... Okay, so knockout up to one of your opponent's characters with the cost equal or less to their life total. So I'm going to use a trigger effect because... Why? Basically, Law depends on having a full board so that he can switch cards out. Now, this is where we summon Ohm and pray that we pull a Holly. But this is what I'm going to do instead. I'm going to swing 6K first. Swing 6K first at the Law. He's got 2 life left. Now we summon the Ohm, and we hope to pull a Holly, which we did not. So that sucked, but that's fine. Yep, no Holly. That's fine. So Holly and Ohm, we can't do anything. And I can't select any target, unfortunately, because we don't have an... yeah. So that was a bust. We busted there pretty hard. It's okay. You know, sometimes when you bust really hard, it's kind of like disappointing, but... yeah, that was a pretty hard bust. So let's say Law is still very, very far from getting a full board, so we're still pretty good. And next turn, ladies and gentlemen, I have 7 Dawn. So he's going to either have to trash a life or give me a life. Which I think that he's probably going to... yeah, do that. I think he's probably going to want to trash his life. So, see, he wants a full board. So he's just summoning all these bad boys to fill the... look at that. He filled the board as much as he can. Now he's going to use Law's Shambles ability and basically bring in a character with the cost of 5 or less of a different color to his hand. So basically, if he has this red card here... then he's going to summon a different color card. That's green, 5 cost Law. How predictable. Well, this is just Law, dude. And then if he summons this Law, he can also summon another card. So he did. And now I have a Holly. That's great. So what I want to do right now is I'm going to swing 5K first. Let's swing the 5Ks first, ladies and gentlemen. To see what he chooses to do. He chooses to counter. I'm going to swing 6K at Zoro just for fun. He's going to block it. He's going to counter it. And then this is when I pick up Big Mom to summon. And now he has to decide whether or not to trash life or give me life. He decides to trash life, and that is perfectly fine. So now he's kind of semi in the driver's seat, but I have Yamato next turn, which I can knock out a character with 3 costs or less. So I can knock out any one of these characters except for Law, as long as I still have 3 life. And if I have 1 life, he basically gives me another life as well. So we'll see. So for example, this Yamato, if you read it, knock out to one of your opponent's characters with cost that is equal to the total life of you and your opponent together. So I'm going to block this one because this is a lot of damage and he might be trying to end me here. So we'll see. I don't think he is, but he's got a... this is where Law really like shines. So I'll gotta resolve that one. He takes that. That's fine. And then he's gonna swing 7K. That does mean, ladies and gentlemen, that he has a reset Law. He's gonna shambles it again, bring in the green Law to reset his blocker Law, or have another Law, I guess. I hate Law. I hate Law so much. And he has a Dedan to search for another card. That's great. That's wonderful, dude. That's wonderful. That makes me feel great. So I guess what I'm going to do now is I'm going to swing... No. I'm going to first summon Yamato and knock out one of these blockers. Yeah, I'm going to knock out Blocker Chopper. Yeah, I'm going to knock out Blocker Chopper. No, Blocker Chopper. That's fine. Now I have 2 life, as you can see. And then I'm going to swing 8K at this Law. Oh, and he blocked it. My camera died. I'm sorry. And then I'm going to swing 5K, but he's just going to block it with this regular Law. So now he has to get 5 cards on board again. Luckily enough, I was able to shrink that down to 2. So he's going to get another 1 cost. Like so I said, red-green Law runs a lot of low-cost characters just to make sure that they can kind of like ramp up, basically. And he has another 1 cost, and he drew another Law. Dude, did he draw 3, 5 Law? Oh, God. Oh, God, this is so bad. Okay. So now he's going to swing with Curly Dedan. I think I might let this one go because I want to save these just in case. Oh, crap. I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. I'm gonna swing 6k. I'll take that one, and I have another Ohm, another Holly. That's fine. So I think he wants to dwindle me down as much as he can. Another Law! Dude. I freaking hate Law. Oh, goodness gracious, dude. And he's gonna go ham bone right now, ladies and gentlemen. 3 blockers on the field. Jeez Louise, dude. And then I'm gonna counter one. And then depending on what he does now, he can basically swing with these 2 blockers if he wanted to. I don't think he will because I have 2 big bodies on the field right now. So he's probably not going to be going too ham bone. So I'm going to resolve the attack and we'll see what we pull. Oh, it's a Veggie. He might still want to swing with this Law. Veggie is a lifesaver card, basically, so I can use his trigger effect, and that opponent cannot attack in this turn. I'll use the trigger effect, and I'm gonna use Veggie's ability first, and I'm gonna make sure that this Law can't attack. And I have to trash a card in my hand to get a life back. So there we go. I don't think he is Shambles yet. Shambles did yet. So he has another blocker. That's great. That's great. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I just pulled another Yamato. So that's really good. So we're going to get rid of this first. Boom. Bye-bye. And then we're going to start swinging 6Ks at his leaders in life. So we're just going to get rid of his blockers as much as we can. That's fine. Let's get rid of this blocker first. Get out of there. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And then I'm going to get rid of this Zoro. Get out of there. Bye-bye. Unless you use your Law blocker again. And we've basically cleared out his board. So he can't really Shambles unless he has 3-1 costs again. Which he probably does. Law runs basically all low-cost characters. But I'm setting myself up for success to an extent here. I have a lot of big swings left. I've basically cleared out board. I have 2 life left because of the Yamatos here. So now he's going to try to swing really hard to end the game. But once again, with yellow, it's a gambling game. We live off of triggers. And that's not a trigger. Okay, that's fine. That's not good. That's not a good sign. You don't want Katakuri. Oh, jeez Louise, dude. So that's basically... This could be GG's, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what happens. Oh! Shiro! She again! Use the trigger effect. And let's see what we can draw. Oh, we can draw a lot of counters. So I'm going to get rid of my Katakuri. I'm going to get rid of my ENEL. And I'm also going to get rid of my Thunderbolt. ENEL first. And then I'm going to get rid of my Thunderbolt in order to... Wait, should I? Yeah, I'm going to get rid of my Thunderbolt. That's fine. So now I have another life still, ladies and gentlemen. I still have another life. This dude is going to try to end me as much as he can. Geez, see what I mean? Law, it's all about ramping as much as you can. And I'm gonna counter this one for sure. Wait, can I counter it? I don't think I can. Oh, geez, dude. He might... Oh. What is he gonna do? There's no 1-cost rush, is there? No, it's not. He swings 9k. He's trying to end the game now, because I think he knows he can't survive. So he's gonna shamble something. It might be a rush Zoro, but he's not gonna win that way. So let's see. I have 9k in counter. So wait, I have 7, 8, 9, 10. I have a 10k counter. Oh, geez, Luis! I forgot about that Law, but... Yellow.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
Oh, he tried. He gave everything he could. He gave everything he could. But that's just yellow. That's NL. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was the NL deck. Once again, this deck did go undefeated in my tournament. Huge shout out to Chizian. He basically won everything he could in the last tournament. This deck is pretty good, my friend. I just beat a Zoro and a red-green Law. Pretty not comfortably, but with NL and yellow, you're basically just gambling on triggers, which that's kind of the way yellow plays. So you're always like, oh yeah, there's a chance I can win. So this deck was pretty fun to play. I'm not an NL player by any means, but I wanted to at least show y'all this deck. I do kind of want to try to show y'all Sakazuki, but I'll be real with y'all, Sakazuki just takes so much mental math, and So, ladies and gentlemen, if you did enjoy the video, remember to like the video, comment down below, and remember to subscribe and turn on notifications so you always know when I upload the next one. Thank y'all so much for understanding and, you know, enjoying the videos, hopefully, and kind of being active here. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Have an amazing rest of your week, and I'll see y'all next time.
That's what you do. You give me yellow eyes and orange skies. Red, I'm seeing red. I'm riding violet waves from yesterday. That's what you do.